Hello everyone, and welcome back to Skyrim Legendary Survival Permadeath series. This is episode 4. Last episode we cleared out Bleak Falls Barrow, and the objective of this episode is going to be to defeat Myrmilnir, the first dragon. I'm going to quickly pick up some of this corundium ore, or however it is that you say it, and slowly begin making my way towards Whiterun. Grab some more of this first. This is one of those instances in which having a horse would be rather handy, because horses in Skyrim can climb 90-degree angles and go straight over the mountain. I had originally intended to go back towards Riverwood. I thought my map marker was set on Riverwood, but once I realized it was on Whiterun, and I started heading in this direction and realized I was heading the wrong way, I just figured I'd come back to Riverwood to turn in the Golden Claw later, because that doesn't need to happen right now anyways, so I'll just continue on heading to Whiterun. Take out this wolf, and there's multiple of them. But I have a wolf of my own. And over encumbered, gonna have to drop something or give more of it to Faendel. Nothing to eat except for a couple carrots. Not gonna put me under the weight cap. Healing potion will do it. Needed to heal anyway. It's Mikael the liar.
Mike is very practical. He has no need for mysticism. Mike does not remember his childhood. Perhaps he never had one.
That would be rather interesting if you never had a childhood, Mike. Simply, Mike was, and always will be. And Faendel finally caught up, so I can drop off some of the crap I don't want to carry. All this ore and the wolf pelt. Should do it for now. Was not expecting a group of enemies here. I don't remember this spawn. And that's Bandit Chief. I'm running for my life. Bandit Chief, at this point, with this armor that I have, could very possibly one or two hit me, even with a one-handed weapon. So I will be getting as far away as possible and trying to bait the bandits over to the Whiterun guards here at the tower, while using my Conjure Familiar and bow from a distance. And I'm stuck. Thankfully not forever. The Whiterun guards are starting to help, which is good. Faindel's down. Try not to hit him or he will be dead. Go back to the bow. And unfortunately, I just hit a guard and got a bounty. However, this may end up working to my advantage. Faindel is cowering. Good job. Go ahead and loot this body while I just wait for the guards and the bandits to fight it out. As once the bandits are dead, I will turn myself into the guards and they can go ahead and teleport me straight to Dragon's Reach, as a 40 gold fine is well worth the fast travel. And then I don't have to walk the rest of the way into the city. Gonna switch to flames to quickly finish him off while he's running. Finish off this bandit and then turn myself into the guards.
Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense? Smart man. Now, come on.
I don't have any stolen goods on me anyways, so very minimal cost here. Not worth dealing with trying to run from the guards, as at this low of a level, the guards are a serious threat. And here we are. Free fast travel. Time to go talk to Jarl Balgra for the first time and immediately skip straight to the Dragon Quest. Although first I'm going to quickly sell and buy a bit. I don't need these scrolls or that book. And in return, I would like the Bound Sword spell, and Conjure Flame Atronach is much better than the Familiar. Go ahead and read those books, and I have suddenly become considerably stronger. Although until I can get apprentice level conjuration it's going to be quite difficult to cast that familiar.
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgruuf is not receiving visitors. Well, that explains why the guards let you in. Come on then. The Jarl will want to speak to you first.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes? By Ysmir, Irileth was right. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If the dragon is lurking in the mountains.
View that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people.
That's right, Jarl Balin.
Send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem.
Unfortunately, I don't think that the studded Imperial armor is any better than the one that I'm currently wearing. It just looks different. Yeah. Both armor rating of 25 and warmth of 27.
Been looking into a matter related to these
Might as well wear this one, though. It was a gift from the Jarl, after all.
Farengar, I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill him in with all the details.
Come to dragon. Yeah. Well, when I say fetch, I read straight to the point. I go to Bleak Falls Barrow. Find this. The Dragon Stone of Bleak Falls Barrow. That.
I always appreciated that there was a unique dialogue line for having already gotten the Dragonstone, especially since you come across the Golden Claw quest before most of the time. You would get to this quest anyway, so many people have already gotten the Dragonstone before coming to Farengar, even on their first playthrough.
A dragon. How exciting. Where was it seen? What was it doing?
I'd take this a bit more seriously if I were you. If a dragon decides
This
to
is
attack
by
you.
no means anywhere close to my first playthrough of Skyrim, though. I have been playing Skyrim for over a decade, back since when it originally came out. I got it on the Xbox 360 back in 2011.
So, Irileth tells me you came from the Western Watchtower?
Yes, my lord.
Tell him what you told me about the dragon.
Oh, that's right. We saw it coming from the south. It was fast. Faster than anything I've ever seen.
What did it do? Is it attacking the Watchtower?
No, my lord. It was just circling overhead when I left. I never ran so fast in my life. I thought it would have come after me, for sure.
Good work, son. We'll take it from here. Head down to the barracks for some food and rest. You've earned it. Irileth, we'd better gather some guardsmen and get down there.
I've already ordered my men to muster near the main gate.
Good. Don't fail.
Father says I'm too young to
There's
join
no
the
time to stand
so
on
I
ceremony,
practice
my
with
friend.
fists.
I need your help again. I want you to go with Irileth and help her fight this dragon. You survived Helgen, so you have more experience with dragons than anyone else here. But I haven't forgotten the service you did for me in retrieving the Dragonstone for Farengar. As a token of my esteem, I have instructed Avenici that you are now permitted to purchase property in the city. And please, accept this gift from my personal armory.
I should come along. I would
All
very
right,
much like to
hide
see this.
helmet of archery.
No,
That's excellent.
can't afford to risk both.
I probably will go ahead and just disenchant that rather than wearing it, because I'd rather keep my hood, but that will definitely be a handy enchantment going forward. I'm going to go ahead and disenchant these other things as well, get up my enchanting skill a little bit. whenever I do finally sleep, I'm probably going to level 2 or 3 times.
Good luck. I hope you get there in time.
Gonna quickly head to the Sky Forge to do a little selling.
Got a lot of steel. Gods be praised.
Now that I have the bound sword, I don't really need either of those anymore. I'm gonna sell the dagger as well. Don't need those bracers or the iron shield. I'm gonna leave the book for now. It's worth saving to get to a higher smithing level before reading the book, because it'll be worth more at that point.
There's a rift here in Skyrim. Life's hard enough with that bard. I heard him boasting at the bannered. If you want to try, go right ahead. I don't think
I'm gonna quickly deal with Mikael as a way to get a little extra money.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. Think I got a clean mug. If it's work you need, take a look.
Gonna need some food as well, so I'm already quite hungry.
Need it. Anything else? Just that.
Healthy, well-balanced meal of apple pie and baked potatoes.
Ada put you up to this, didn't she? I'm sorry. What did you just say? All I heard was a sound of... I don't have to take that from you.
Brawls on legendary difficulty are rather comical unless you have, well, unless you're playing a Khajiit character where you have good unarmed, or you are playing with the Iron Fist perk or whatever it's called, in the heavy armor tree where you can get extra unarmed damage, because at this point I'm doing decent damage here, but the fight is going to take a long time of me continuing to run around in circles, punch Mikael, continue to run back, heal, and repeat. Now, I don't think that Mikael will beat me in this fight because I can continue to run away from him and heal. But, that being said, if he did, it would not count as the end of the run, as Mikael would not kill me. I would simply go down on one knee and then get back up. There's no load save, and therefore it does not count as a death for the purpose of this permadeath run. There's not many instances of this. Basically, the only instances in the game where you can be knocked down but not killed are in bar fights and in Apocrypha during the Dragonborn DLC. Whether or not that should count in Dragonborn DLC is, well, that's a question we can answer when we get there. And almost there, whoops. Almost punched Faendel. It's important also during these fights not to hit any civilians like I just almost did, because that will get you a bounty and causes all sorts of annoyances. That's why it's usually easier to fight up on this ledge And finally got him.
You know how to throw a punch, I'll give you that. You win. On my honor.
Want to hear an old lord wisdom?
Carlotta pays you pretty well, considering all you have to do is walk 10 feet away and beat up some random guy in the bar right next to you. Pays like 300 gold, I think.
I'm right behind you. What do you want me to carry? Lead on.
What of my son? What of
Gonna sell some stuff to Bellathor.
Look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. I might have it stored away. Everything. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Then I might finally get around to that dragon. That's good for now.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions. That's a good concoction. But keep trying new things.
Make a couple potions. No, I thought that might do something. I know those make resist fire.
If there's anything I can help you with, you have but to ask.
Yeah. And those can make resist frost. Okay, that's good for now. And now I'll go ahead and sell some of these potions right back to Arcadia. Don't need lockpicking, don't need resist cold, fire, or frost. Don't need the crappier versions of stamina potion.
Come back anytime if you need a remedy.
Alright. Now it's time to go deal with the dragon.
We'll pay whatever it takes. But we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
No signs of any dragon right now. But it sure looks like he's been here. We've got to figure out what happened. And if that dragon is still skulking around somewhere. Spread out and look for survivors. We need to know what we're feeling.
back. It's still here somewhere. Rocky and Todd just got grabbed when they tried to make a run for it. Let's save us. Here he comes again.
Even after 10 years, this is still a pretty epic first introduction to dragons outside of the opening with Alduin. Glad to finally have upgraded to Flame Atronachs. They are much better. Although their one weakness is that because they stay at range generally, they don't tank damage always as well. Ultimately, I'll use primarily Frost Atronachs in a lot of situations once I get them, because they do a ton of damage, they slow down enemies and drain stamina with frost attacks, and they are the tankiest of the types of Atronachs. Stay safely at a distance and shoot arrows. Stay close to the inside area so that I can go in real quick if need be. Try and get a couple more shots off. Down to 15 steel arrows. Unfortunately, because I got tired, I don't have enough max magicka to cast another Flame Atronach now. Shows the importance of staying on top of your survival restrictions when playing survival mode, taking care of your sleep and food. And cold hasn't come up as much of a problem yet, but later on and in other areas of the map it is a much bigger problem. The area around Whiterun and Riverwood is basically all warm. The only cold you encounter in that section is at Bleak Falls Barrow. Mostly, at least. In the early game. I hate when that does that little arrow glitch and just doesn't shoot like at all. Shoots like a foot. Just falls onto the ground. And just for fun, I'm going to finish him off with the bound swords. I like to go in at the end of the dragon's health, especially when they're distracted, to try and get the final blow with a one-handed weapon, so that if I get lucky, I can... Ah, there it is. Boom. Worth it. once again, even after playing this game for 10 years, still incredibly satisfying to get those dragon kill animations. That's going in the thumbnail. And where's Feindel? I need him to carry my dragon bones.
I'm right behind you. What do you want me to carry? Lead on.
Nice. Test that. And with that, that is going to be the end of this episode. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment if you enjoyed, and I hope you'll be with me for the next one. Bye.